Good day, everyone. It's another day for another video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how to make your clients pay you more. Yeah, maybe you are a beginner in graphic design and you've been wondering how come people are charging 50,000 naira? How come people charge 5k dollars for a design while I still battle with charging 5,000 naira? So, this video should enlighten you how you can charge your clients more for designs, whether it's a flyer, a logo, or whatever you do for your clients. This video should teach you. So, the first thing you should do is make yourself unique. Do things that other people do not do. If you find out that everybody in a specific region, let's say a flyer design, they design their flyer some type of way, you have to induce your own magic, like your own sense, into your design. This way, it makes you unique, and clients will want to patronize you for that. Like, for example, let's take a look at one of my friends' page. If you look at the page of Splash, for example, he has these designs that they are kind of irregular. You don't really find them, like they're not like regular flyers. He has his way of arranging his designs, the way he arranges the pattern, the glue, and he's someone I admire a lot. You should give him a follow. And trust me, you won't regret following him because you are going to learn a lot surely. Another thing that can make your clients pay you more is when you deliver your project in a professional manner. You cannot expect me as a designer, I'm delivering just a picture to a client as a logo and telling him to pay me like 100,000 naira for just one picture. It's going to look as if just this picture I'm paying 100,000 naira for. No. So instead, you have to arrange whatever design you made for the client in a way that he will feel like, okay, I have to pay for this. Let's use that logo example. Both of us are supposed to create logo for Airwave, let's say a brand. Then you just submit a picture. Then I am submitting a picture, the color palette, how the logo is to be used, different variation, when it's to be used, the guidelines of the logo, the do's and don'ts. You don't expect the client to pay us the same money because you just basically submitted the picture without even explaining how the logo was formed and how it is to be used. So me that explained everything, I'm supposed to gain the benefits of that. So yeah, that's another thing. Another thing that can also help you gain more from your client is when you deliver on time.
ASAP, we go run am ASAP. Na fast delivery, we go run am ASAP. ASAP.
Like the way you deliver, the way you interact with them, your good communication skills, and you delivering on time, not delaying, not promising and failing, because it shows that you are dishonest in your business, and nobody wants to patronize a dishonest person. That's another thing you should also take note of. The fourth one you should consider is getting better. See, a client is everybody's boring of seeing the same thing always. Like when I was in secondary school, for example, they always used to serve us with rice, rice, rice. Rice became something that I was no longer interested in. Even at the moment, right now, I no longer eat rice like the way I used to. Rice is like a common food for me because then we eat rice morning, sometimes a whole day we eat rice morning, afternoon, night, sometimes just morning, evening. Yeah, so rice became something that was too common. So if you keep designing for a client the same type of way, and no matter how good your design is, the client will somehow feel like this guy does not improve and he does not know what he's doing, so I can't work with this person, so I can't pay you more for doing the same thing that I've been doing. You expect me to raise your price for doing the same thing that I've been doing. So you have to get better if you want the client to pay you more. And sorry, did I say four? Sorry, we have to add. I want to add extra two that will also make your client pay you more. You should always try to do your best. Like there are some projects, no matter what the client pays you, even if it's like 5k, 10k, don't think, okay, this project the client is paying low, so I don't have to give it my best. Let me just do it. But remember, everything you're designing is building a portfolio for you. So whenever you try, no matter how like how low, how much the client paid, whether it's low or it's a free design, try to give it your best because that's going to make the client keep coming and wanting to pay more. Because once you give it your best shot, nobody wants to like he's going to feel guilty when he does not pay you more. And lastly, this is the most common one, like the most underrated one, and it's kind of common, but nobody takes it serious anymore. You have to niche down. A friend once told me this: if you go to a market where you want to get tomato, for example, and there is a tomato shop that just deals with just tomato, and there is another that sells tomato, garri, beans, fish, you are going to head to the tomato store because you feel like, okay, since it deals on only tomato, it's going to know how the tomato business work, like the good one, the one that I have to buy, the one that's not good for my health, the good ones. While the other person, he may just gather everything, like join them together. I don't know if you've seen this scenario before. Maybe not in tomatoes, but in fish. In fish, there are people that just sell fish. They don't really know what they are selling, like the name. They just know that it is fish because they sell fish, they sell biscuits. But people that deal just in fishes, they know, okay, this how they are more professional. They know this is when to eat this fish, this is when this fish is available, and everything and stuff like that. So that's how that's it's not that far from it being a designer. So if you are a designer, I'm not saying you should not know how to design. For example, you're a logo designer, you should also learn how to design flyers and other things like posters. But you should not just like in your portfolio, you should not focus on you should not it should not be diverse. Like it should not just contain logo, flyer, everything. It should just be focused on one thing. Like let's say you are building a portfolio with Instagram, it has to be mainly flyers. You can post logos sometimes, but you have to have one main thing that you are doing. That once a client wants this, he knows okay, this way we can get this. If you want flyer, we get it from so person, and if we want logo from so person. So you cannot be Mr. Know All because sometimes Mr. Know All may not be Mr. Know All well. You get so you have to just focus on what you can control and leave what you can't control. So that'll be all for today. I hope after watching this video, you are going to be able to make your clients increase your prices for those of you that your clients are not paying well. And even if your client is paying well, you want to still get more. Or don't you want to get more? Let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'll be posting more videos on this.